Hey everybody, Shanti here from Sweat Play Live, and today I have a very special workout for you in honor of one of my favorite holidays. Today is National Tequila Day, and it is my favorite spirit, and I have a new favorite tequila, which is Terra Mana. So we're going to be doing a 12-minute core workout using tequila, and if you don't have tequila for whatever reason, you can use water or really anything, weights if you happen to have weights around. All right guys, so we're going to be going down to the floor. All you need is 2 bottles of tequila and good vibes. So let's come on down. You're going to be starting on your back in a dead bug position. So we're going to be careful because we're using glass, right? So I'm going to lay the bottles down carefully on the floor, feet hip width apart, and then gently roll down. So you're safely on your back. You can bring your hands right up over the shoulders. Go ahead and exhale your low back into the ground and pick one knee up at a time. Alrighty, so from here, I want you to take your right arm over your head and your left toe down. It's a pretty traditional dead bug, nice and slow and controlled. You're gonna inhale and then exhale. Nice. Inhale, exhale, maintaining that nice core control. You have of course, your abdominals are engaged, but think about lifting up through the pelvic floor as well. Nice. If you find that your low back is popping up, meaning you haven't built enough strength yet to control that, go ahead and just make it a smaller movement. Yeah, shorter range of motion, smaller range of motion. There we go. There's your modification. If you need to go bigger, of course, you have a long arm and a long leg. So you will see this move one more time. You only have one more repetition on each side. Nice, good job guys, just easy warm up. Carefully, you're gonna rock and roll up. You're gonna move your bottles in front of you. So we're gonna be in a plank position now. Be very, very careful, of course. So I'm about, 15 or so inches away from my bottles. I'm setting up in a plank, all 10 fingers, nice and wide. And we're gonna stay on our knees for this first one. So it's a tabletop plank. Natural curve of the low back, natural curve of the neck, pressing down. Now you can keep your knees on the ground, but I'd like for you to challenge yourself, maintaining neutral spine. Go ahead and float your knees up off the ground. Nice. We're gonna do a reach and a row. So I'm gonna reach one hand to the bottle, bring it up to a row, set it back, put the hand down, other hand, you got it, keeping that spine neutral. Now watch, place both hands to start, come up in a short down dog, come right down to that box plank or tabletop plank, and there you go. Good job, guys. So you're trying to minimize the rocking and shifting as you move the bottle and the weight to one side, the opposite side. So I'm crisscrossing that reach. I do a nice exhale on my short down dog, little opening from the hamstrings, right back down. So if you're on your knees, it's great. It's the same thing. You're just keeping your abdominals contracted, maintaining the natural curves of your lower back, mid back, and neck. You got one more good one, everybody. Just one more. Nice. Good job. Perfect. Alrighty. Flip it over. So we're gonna start sitting up. So please reach for your weights, your tequila. You're gonna start with your feet flat on the ground. Curl on back, so belly button pulling to spine. So we're in forward flexion. Do 4 crisscross punches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can just do a little baby crunch and do that again. Or the full shebang is rolling back. Careful with your bottles. Exhale up. 4. Yes, good job. Heaven forbid we spill any of this amazing tequila. Rolling down, rolling up. Good job. So you can take your arms further over the head. Just be really mindful that you don't hit the floor. Good job. You got 15 more seconds. Exhale your belly button to your lower back. You're articulating the spine. That means you're just rolling down one vertebra by one vertebra on the way down. 5, 4, nice, 3, 2, full extended leg plank. So again, the bottles are out in front. I call this the tap, tap, move game. You'll see why. All right, so bottles a little bit in front of me and in front of you. Squeeze your bottom. So plank on your toes. Inhale the crown of your head away from you. Draw the back of your head to the sky. You're pushing down firmly with your pointer finger and thumb. Keep breathing your ribs in and up, belly button in and up. If you're on your toes, contract your quads. If you're on your knees, you can curl your heels into your seat. So your choice. Yes, I know you're already working. All right, ready. Right hand taps the bottle. Left hand taps the bottle. Then you're gonna move the right bottle to the side. Move the right bottle to the side. And then tap and tap. Tap and move, tap and move. Move it back center. Move it back center. You got it. Squeeze your tush like crazy. Tap, tap. Move, move. Ugh. Keep breathing. So again, you're trying to minimize the shifting of your hips. You're breathing. You're maintaining a neutral neck, meaning you're not looking forward and you're not looking at your toenails. Tap, tap, move, move. You have 10 more seconds. That one, honestly, I moved and then tapped. It's all right. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Shake out those little wrists. We're rolling back onto our back with your bottles. Here we go. You never want to let go of tequila. Okay, so it's a pullover. So I'm going to set my bottles flat just so I make sure nothing bad happens to them. You're going to roll all the way down your back. Head can stay down. That's the good news. Knees are bent to start. Inhale your arms over your head. As you exhale, you can draw one knee in at a time. Or if you need a little bit more, you draw both knees in at a time. The longer your legs, the harder it's going to be, right? So if you want long legs, go for it. But I want you to maintain an essence of a neutral spine. So maybe your low back isn't smashed into the floor because that's not neutral. But you're contracting your abdominals. Woo, so you don't arch your back. If you want a little bit more, you can lift up your head for the last 15 seconds. And then we're going to start at the top. We're going to be on our back for those dead bugs. In 5, you're doing great. 4, yeah. 3, 2. I know that's a trainer 5 seconds. It's a lot longer, right? So you can just set your knees down for a moment. Hands are directly over your shoulders. Go ahead and bring your knees up one by one. Exhale, low back into the mat, and it's your opposite arm to leg, that contralateral movement. Nice, good. So you should feel a little warmed up by now, even if you're not laying under the nice, beautiful sun. Oh, if you're new to me, by the way, this is my roof in Punta de Mita, Mexico. Open and close. Nice, slow and controlled. If you need more, you can go longer leg. You can always lengthen out that lever. More weight down there. Yes. Do one more on each side, and then we're gonna flip on over for that box plank with our rows. Nice. All right, carefully rock and roll up. And I'm just gonna flip back around to the front of my mat. Again, your weights, your bottles are out in front of you a little bit, so you have to reach for them. Go ahead and find neutral spine, natural curve of the low back, not completely flat. There you go. All right, shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Option to float those knees up, and you're reaching for one of your bottles. Do a row, put it back, and second side. So the tendency is to not only shift around, but some people like to flatten around their backs into cat when things get a little off kilter. So fight for maintaining the neutral spine. You can go slow and control. This isn't about speed. This is about control. It's always form before crazy. That's what I say. Form before crazy. Don't go crazy. One more on each side. Woo! I'm already sweating. Nice work. Flip on over. You got those 4 punches to either a baby crunch or a full sit-up. Your choice. All right, hang on to those bottles, feet hip width apart. I'll give you some options here. 4, 1, 2, navel to spine. 3, 4, If you're coming all the way back, great, just be careful with the glass. If you'd like, you can lift up an opposite foot, alternating foot. You can also bring up both feet. Yeah, if you need a little bit more. If you're picking up both feet, can you have your feet a little higher than your knees? Nice. Yes. Good job, good job, good job. We got 2 more full reps, full rounds. 1 more good one. Let's just finish with the punches. And we're flipping over onto their hands and knees for the plank. We'll be in extended legs eventually. All right, so set up your tequila. Listen to the cues for the plank. Wrists are directly under the shoulders. The strong part of your hand are the pointer finger and thumb. So go ahead and power through that. Front ribs in, belly button in, quads and glutes contracted. If you're on your toes, you're gonna tap, tap, and then move and move. Tap, tap, move, move. Yes. Tap, tap. Now, if you always move with your, say, your dominant hand first, that's my right, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna do my non-dominant hand leading. If you're on your knees, it's the same thing. Still making sure not to drop your chin into your chest. 10 more seconds, everybody. You can do it, you can do it. I'm gonna finish up my move, move, and then home stretch. Whoop. All right, flip it over. So reach for your bottles, your weights. They're gonna be flat, nice grip. It's that pullover. You get to rest your neck on this one. This is the grand finale. So modification, everybody's arms go over the head and you bring in 1 knee at a time. Level 1. Level 2 is both knees up and you can even not touch the floor. And then level 3, 4, 5 is just getting longer legs. Yeah. And then you can add the upper body curl if you want. But check this out, obliques. Move your knees to the left about a 45 or 30-degree angle and then come on up. Move your knees to the right and curl on up. Takes a little bit more control. That balance is being challenged, of course. A little bit more oblique work. The good news is we all get to rest our heads on the, at least during part of this movement. Hang in there, last 10 seconds. You have made it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then carefully bring your knees in. Careful with your tequila. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that little workout. Feel free to stop the video right now and replay it again and again and again. Again, my name is Shanti, and this is Sweat, Play, Live, and I hope you are able to work out responsibly, listening to my cues, and of course, drink responsibly. All right, you guys, happy National Tequila Day. Whoop, whoop.